My sisters go!
You're a monster!
The girl was terrified by her inexplicably awakened magic and felt completely at a loss. Her sensible younger sister quickly held her hand, calming her emotions, and made a tied ribbon as a token of their bond, vowing to keep the secret forever. However, as Ingrid grew older, her magic became increasingly uncontrollable. Fearful of harming those around her, she packed her belongings and prepared to leave. Understanding her sister's worries, the younger sister suggested that in a distant enchanted forest lived a wizard, who might have a solution. The three sisters journeyed far to find the wizard Rumpelstiltskin. Faced with such rare innate magic, Rumpelstiltskin offered to teach her how to control it, but the tormented eldest sister only wanted to erase her magic entirely. Seeing her determination, Rumpelstiltskin presented a pair of gloves that could conceal her magic, explaining that magic flowed in her blood. It could be suppressed, but not removed. If she truly couldn't control it, she could seal herself inside this magic-proof bottle, so as not to endanger the kingdom or her loved ones. But in exchange, he required the tied ribbon the sisters possessed. They didn't understand what use this ordinary item could have. Rumpelstiltskin explained, true love isn't limited to romance. It can also be the bond between sisters, and such true love could be transformed into powerful magic in his hands. Though reluctant, the sisters agreed to the exchange for their eldest sister's sake. They thought returning to the kingdom would bring them a peaceful life. But one day, the second sister's fiancé took a liking to Ingrid, claiming she was the most beautiful of the three, and began making advances. Faced with such a frivolous and disrespectful man, Ingrid pushed him away firmly, unexpectedly triggering her ice magic. When the second sister arrived, the Duke falsely accused Ingrid of seducing him first, and threatened to expose her as a witch practicing dark magic. Enraged by his words, Ingrid's out-of-control ice power erupted. Unexpectedly, the Duke pulled the second sister in front of him as a shield. By the time Ingrid realized what happened, her sister had already been frozen into an ice statue, which shattered upon touch. The youngest sister couldn't believe her eyes, and demanded to know what Ingrid had done, but no matter how Ingrid tried to explain, she couldn't hide the fact that she had killed her sister. Heartbroken, the youngest sister grabbed the magic-proof bottle and sealed Ingrid inside. Years later, the youngest sister also had a daughter of her own, only to discover that she too possessed the same ice magic. To prevent her daughter from repeating the tragedy, she set out to find a way to control the magic, but unfortunately, she encountered a storm during her journey and never returned. Thus, the sisters Elsa and Anna became the queens of the kingdom of Arendelle. One day, Elsa discovered a bottle, rumored to be capable of sealing ice magic. Just as the general of an enemy country opened the bottle intending to seal Elsa's powers, a stream of silver liquid flowed out. The silver liquid gathered together, and finally, Ingrid was released.